Tell us about these details that you have learned about this experimental, and some are even saying secret serum that likely saved his life.
Well, there are some pretty extraordinary details around this, Michaela. The medicine apparently was flown in. It's something that needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures. It was flown into Liberia. The background is that it had never been used in a human before, so this wasn't something that they really had much in terms of details about, didn't know if it was going to work or not. It had to be flown in sub-zero temperatures and then thawed out naturally, not administering any heat, and that's relevant because what happened after that was kind of extraordinary. Dr. Brantley said that the first dose should go to Miss Whiteball because he was younger and thought he was going to be more likely to recover. They were thawing it out for her, and during that time period, he had a sudden deterioration. He started to have labored breathing. The rash that is associated with Ebola became much worse. And as you say, he thought he was going to die. He said as much to the healthcare professionals around him. At that point, the medicine that was now thawed was brought to him. It was administered to him through an IV. And within 20 minutes to an hour, according to our sources, he had a near complete reversal of his symptoms. His breathing got better, the rash went away, and by the next morning he was able to get up and shower, walking around again of his own power before he got on the jet to be medevaced to the United States. So it's one story, but it really seemed to have a dramatic impact on him.
That's just amazing to hear a story like that. This doesn't usually happen with these kinds of drugs. Sanjay, what about Nancy Wrightball? Will it have the same effect on her? And what about the idea of now trying to get more of this to more people in need?
Yeah. Well, you know, what's so interesting, John, is that what we're describing is, first of all, it's real time, and it's never happened before. This particular medicine, which is known as a monoclonal antibody, had never been given to a human before. I can't emphasize that enough. Typically, the process is you go through clinical trials, you see if something is safe, you see if something is effective, then you figure out if it can be given to large numbers of people. A lot of that sort of got bypassed in this case. It was a bit of a Hail Mary saying, let's just try this. Mortality rate is so high, maybe it'll work. And again, in Dr. Brantley's case, it appears to have worked. Nancy Wrightball also got 2 doses, we understand. The first dose didn't have as profound an effect, but the second dose seemed to have stabilized her and made her ready to be able to take this flight, which she's going to be taking shortly as well. It is a difficult medicine to administer. Again, it has to be thawed out. You have to give it via IV. Much easier to do in big hospitals than in remote locations, for example, in Africa, where a lot of these patients are being treated. But that is the goal. We understand some of those conversations are underway. The Defense Threat Reduction Agency, a particular agency which looks into these issues, actually increased funding to this particular biopharmaceutical farm because of promising results. And, you know, whether it had to do with Dr. Brantley or not, we don't know. But there are discussions to see if this could be made more widely available. We've had no treatments, no vaccines, no medicines whatsoever for Ebola. So this would be another first.